Good morning. So I've made some changes since last year to Tour Journal 13 and activity and what's expected. So I just wanted to go through those because it'll be a little bit different than what you had before. So if you go to the how to area, you've got your tour journal, you're going to complete that. This is just a matching thing that's in the content area that you can work through. One of the changes that's different is the note pages. So for DNA, cancer, and mitosis, you're going to actually do that now as a part of your tour journal. And I've linked in the textbook pages, and there's also the activity content area that can help you to find the information for that. The other part is this learning task 13.01. It used to sit as a separate activity, but I've now put that as part of your tour journal as well. These video instructions should probably still be good on how to do it, but I might quickly go over it in this video. So this task we're still not going to be doing, but I'm leaving it in here just in case I put it back in next year. The discussion we're not going to be completing, but I might put it in the next time I teach the class. So I'm leaving it here. And then you do have this learning task 13.03 mitosis. That is a separate learning task that you'll see in the assignment area. So that does need to be completed. So it's going to look a little different than it did last year. Let's open up the tour journal. And if we look, so again, this is just, actually, I should open up 13 as well. So again, this is just something in the content area for you to go through. If you want to throw it on your tour journal so that you have it labeled somewhere, you can do that as well. It's up to you. You can just insert it down below. Okay, so the activity notes as you go through activity 13, some of the things that you need to pay attention to. So you've got your career connection, which is just what you've been doing all the way along. And then you need to take some notes on some certain areas that are important in this content area. So you've got two different places where you can get the information. You can either go to the associated textbook pages that I've given you and write some important information that you learn as you go through this activity about DNA structure, or you can pull it from the content area. It's up to you, but you're just going to do kind of jot notes here. They can be sort of dot points as you go through. Similarly, you're going to do the same for cancer. So I've highlighted the textbook pages, but you can also use the activity content, and you're just going to write some jot notes, so some dot points about important points in those areas about cancer. Same thing when it comes to mitosis. So these are the important textbook pages. You will need this when it comes to learning task 1303, which is in the assignment area. But again, you're just doing jot points of important pieces to go there. So that's new this year. The other part that's new, it used to sit as a separate assignment, but essentially you're going to be looking into some information about diseases that are caused by mutations. So what I want you to do, you can get some of the information on page 152 of the text. The other part you'll have to research online, and that's fine. So what you're going to do is tell me what gene is affected by the mutation, what is the effect of the mutation on the cells or the tissues, and where you found that information. So if you got it in the textbook, you could just write textbook. If you got it online, just throw the hyperlink. It doesn't have to be a proper resource. And if you get it in the activity content area, just put activity content. So that would be just another part of your tour journal. You have some information of some think about it questions that you're going to answer, and I've highlighted some of the textbook pages that will help you with that. And then you do your normal tour journal reflection and asking questions. So those are the changes, and I'll update that here for Tour Journal 13. So essentially for 13, you've got, let's go back here. You've got your tour journal, and you've got the one assignment. So let's go to the assignment area. I'm just going to scroll down. So this 13-3 mitosis, you can get it here or the content area or over in here. And the information for that one is going to be here. So there are new video instructions for this one. I changed it up a little bit. I highlighted where the textbook pages are that are going to help you. And you're going to click on the image and click edit in order to be able to add the labels that are talked about above. So I would suggest watching this video as well. And then you're going to do what's instructed here, but I'm not going to go through it again because I did do that up here already. Okay, so that's activity 13 in a nutshell. You got your tour journal to complete. It has more tasks to it. And then you also have this part. So I'm going to double check that the rubric is updated. I believe I did for the tour journal for the new parts that you're adding. But if I didn't, you'll see that as another addition in your tour journal rubric.